Regulators just did something that would have sounded impossible a few years ago. They legally forced one of the world's biggest smartphone operating systems to let rival AI assistants onto phones and share pieces of its search data with competing companies. This isn't a small fine or a slap on the wrist. It's a structural order that cracks open a walled garden that one company has controlled for close to 2 decades, and it's a signal that governments worldwide are finally willing to break up big tech's control over what tools show up on your own phone. Here's why this actually matters beyond the tech headlines. For years, the assistant, the search engine, and the apps that came pre-installed on your phone were essentially decided for you by whichever company made your operating system. This ruling says that's no longer acceptable, and it opens the door for smaller, newer AI tools and services to actually reach you instead of being buried or blocked. If you've ever felt like your phone nudges you toward one company's tools no matter what you'd prefer, this is the first real crack in that system, and more countries are expected to follow with similar rules. For anyone running a business or building an audience online, that this kind of regulatory shift is a reminder of a lesson that keeps repeating. Building your presence entirely on top of someone else's platform is inherently risky because the rules can change overnight, whether that's an algorithm update, a policy shift, or in this case, a government stepping in. The smartest move for creators and small business owners has always been owning something that isn't dependent on one company's goodwill, starting with your own website. This is exactly why affordable hosting matters so much right now. A service like Hostinger lets you set up a website you fully control, one that isn't subject to being buried by a platform's next policy change, in less time than it takes to watch this video. And once that website exists, protecting how you and your customers access it matters too, especially as more services roll out region by region and platforms start behaving differently depending on where you're logging in from. Keeping your own connection private and flexible with a tool like NordVPN is a small habit that increasingly matters for anyone running things online across borders. The bigger picture here is that the internet's biggest gatekeepers are being forced open, bit by bit, and that's an opportunity, not just a headline. The businesses that benefit will be the ones who already own their own little corner of the internet when the walls start coming down. If you want help figuring out where to start, check the link in bio.